Okay, we're in the parkway. Actually, we're right next to the mailbox. In the parkway, between the sidewalk and the curb. Let me close this. It's the Bonnie cart. She's ready for action. This is the water meter as it applies to the house. It's an electronic water meter here. So it's very difficult to ascertain whether we have a water supply leak because it's digital. And it's nice that it's digital. It's the new stuff. It kind of limits things on the home inspection side a little bit. I'll come back and get that. This, on the house side of the sidewalk, where it belongs, is the check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. It's excavated, it's lined with gravel, the handles are fine. We kind of expect that. Those are your isolation valve handles so that you can work on the check valve. In front of it, that's the main shutoff valve to the lawn sprinkler system, right there where it belongs. Nice knows where it belongs. These are the main cleanouts for the sewer system. You have a dual cleanout, so the snake can come in here and it'll turn and it'll go back into the house. And then we have a spot in the middle, so you can put a snake in here, and it can turn and it can go outside of the house and they can clean your sewer lines. Unfortunately, that needs to happen every once in a while. We have a PEX water supply line. We do not have a vacuum breaker. It's not visible. It does not appear to have a vacuum breaker or a check valve. If you have a problem with the water, come out here, take this cover off, turn that handle off, and it turns off all the water to the house. All the water to the house. Even though this valve works, the vacuum breaker is missing. These threads, okay, you can cram a water hose onto this, but it's going to ruin the threads of the water hose and it might ruin the threads of this. A vacuum breaker belongs here and it's missing. Coming along here. Because the vacuum breaker is missing, I could not thread my equipment. So to get the closest, I had to come into the laundry, turn the water on, looking between 60 and 80 psi. So we got about 70 psi. It's pretty much perfect. Turned it off. It's holding the pressure. I'll come back for that. So that's where we had to take the water pressure. Maybe we could have gone to the back. Well, one could have gone to the back, but it's not close to the meter. So it's the closest fixture to the meter to get your water pressure. Let's just go back here for a moment. We're on the east side of the house. House faces north. This is the vacuum breaker that's missing. I wanted you to see that. I also want you to see this. The handle's missing and the stem is bent. This fixture is basically ruined. We need a new one. At the minimum, you need a new stem, and at the minimum, you need a vacuum breaker over on the front. At the minimum.